Just because you have a nice singing voice does not mean that people want to hear you sing all the time. I feel like whenever someone has a good singing voice, they're always singing. Yes, you have a nice voice. It's pleasant, but that doesn't mean I want to hear you sing all the time. If I wanted to hear you sing, I'd ask. Obligatory edit, thanks for my first award, I think I'll go sing about it alone in my car. Similar to the person who plays their music really loud so everyone can hear it, because surely everyone likes their choice in music. Couldn't agree more, but I doubt this is unpopular. I have a nice singing voice, but I cannot for the life of me sing in front of people. I just feel so uncomfortable and then I get nervous. Only done karaoke once in a basically empty bar. So much agreed. I have two friends that are really good singers. One of them is polite and never flaunts it, but the other one just interrupts you when you're trying to say something to sing and then expects you to compliment her on it. It also makes my other friend, the more polite one, kind of insecure about her singing, when I personally think she is way better. Also, some people think they have a nice singing voice because they put a lot of volume behind it. Your confidence to be loud does not make it quality singing. This is an unpopular opinion among the people that sing when they shouldn't. I've been in multiple situations where a female friend is singing to her partner/husband. Shit is cringe-worthy. My friend once sang some BS Rihanna song to her husband when she was mad at him. I sat there, the third wheel, listening to her sing about how he wasn't shit while he was grilling her a steak. I wanted to die. Edit, they're in the midst of a divorce lol. There's a difference between singing for your own enjoyment and singing to show off just constantly. I got my degree in piano and I can say wholeheartedly, every single instrumentalist at any music college agrees with your statement. Rudit dit dodu. Thank you. It's always the theater people. Also, just because you have a nice singing voice doesn't mean you want to sing all the time/are comfortable singing for anyone who asks to hear you. As a lifelong singer and a lead in a band, and one of these people that's often caught singing, I'd just like to point out that singing to us, most singers, is like biting your nails or tapping your foot or bouncing your leg, which is why you'll catch us semi-quietly singing so often. It's not about you, we almost don't want you to hear us, which is why we keep it semi-quiet and find opportune times to do it. People who sing obnoxiously loud all the time, in your face, and in inappropriate settings are attention seekers, and I apologize for them. For the rest of us, politely asking us to stop singing around you is all it takes. Though, you definitely will still catch us singing if we don't know you're there or if it's in a semi-loud setting. Sucks to suck for you on that one. I am a music professor and I agree. I have a lot of very talented colleagues. But I don't want to hear them all the time. It's sound overload. And no, students, you do not need to practice with the practice room door open or go sing in the echoey stairwell where the whole damn building can hear you. I know you're so proud of your latest selection from 24 Italian songs and arias, but we have been listening to those for longer than you have been alive. Even those of you who are really quite fantastic. There is a time and a place. Be courteous and close the door. Oh dude, but no, that's the best person to get stuck in the car with when they're drunk, OMG. Same with those who play guitar and want to constantly show you their new songs. I don't care, I can't sing and I sing constantly, God forbid I learn, because I certainly wouldn't stop. My unpopular opinion, people should sing and even dance in public more, rather than be self-conscious and reserved. Just because I have a nice singing voice doesn't mean that I want to sing for you either. I think a lot of it has to do with them practicing. As a musician, I have to actively try not to make random noises to music that I hear when people are around. I feel like whenever someone has a good singing voice, they're always singing. That seems like a silly thing to say. Has it not occurred to you at all that you simply don't notice people with good singing voices who don't sing in your presence precisely because they aren't always singing? In visual art you express yourself quietly, but all within the realms of beauty vs ugliness, and the parameters of your experience/skill, and from music to noise, choreography vs freestyle, These aspirations can be equally respected. Plants make flowers to attract. Some of us make art, music, dance. Some of us don't want you to like our flower. Some of us make our flower more ugly because you hate it. Just think of your coworker as a dandelion. There will always be weeds that other people put in a vase. Generally, people who sing all the time don't do it for other people, they do it purely for their own enjoyment. Like, if it annoys you, please do ask them to stop, but keep in mind that it's not for you, it's for them. I used to date a music teacher, lovely singing voice, but couldn't agree more. She'd break into song like there was no tomorrow and during any time. Anytime. Fully agree. Most the time it feels awkward and like they're trying to show off. Thank you for posting this. I sing a lot while I'm at work, and this isn't something I've stopped and thought about until just now. Tell that to my girlfriend please, lol. My old GM, who I couldn't stand, would sing up in a high falsetto and try to Christina Aguilera any song she knew that was playing, and it annoyed the shit out of me every time I would hear it. I also went to a small art school for college, and the musical theater kids would walk around our very small campus belting all the time. I swear there's nothing more annoying than multiple 18 to 20 Y/OS singing show tunes constantly. I totally agree. The choir kids at my high school were pretty obnoxious before the quarantine. There's nothing wrong with singing in your free time, but please do that with other singers or by yourself. It was especially annoying because a lot of my friends are choir kids, and any time I'd hang out with them outside of school, they'd start singing together and I'd sit there awkwardly.